Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Here's Matt Olson. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. He steps on the bag. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. And the Braves go down quietly. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Chris Sale. How about a scouting report on him?
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Now it's the DH, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes. And
oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. Now it's Alex Bregman. Sale delivers. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Profar makes the grab, 1 down. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Got him looking. 2 away now.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And there's a ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Drake Baldwin. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here is Austin Riley. That one missed.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. Late swing fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one upstairs.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first with nobody out. Center field. One down. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Man at first, one away. Snap throw to first. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there.
Oh, this is deep to left center, way back there, on its way, gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And up next for Chicago, Tyler Austin. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that skips in the dirt.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Here's Nico Horner. On the ground, right side. All bees. That ends the frame. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here at the friendly confines, top half of the third inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Moving under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Next offering is in for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him. And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Full count.
cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Eli White next up for the Braves. Broken bat, roller to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the order, and now the DH, Michael Bush. Here's a 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back, and it hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Bummer deals.
2-1.
In the dirt. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. In half up to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. On the ground. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. And a run scores. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one fouled off. Pat leads off first with one away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. So they get 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 4 and the Braves nothing. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Ronald Acuna Jr. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That was blasted to the moon, and they've got their first run. It's 4-1. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. That's down and in.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one ripped. Happ ranging back on it, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Matt Olson goes deep, and they inch closer. It's 4-2.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Shota Imanaga departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Phil Maton gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar gets a piece there. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. Profar is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves.
No.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Got him looking for the K. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So here's Riley now. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Oh, great stop. Jumps, throws, got him. Nice play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Tyler Kinley. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Drip drop, spend 300 for the flip flops.
Way inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Now it's going to be Carson Kelly. Nobody out, runner at first. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Movement in the bullpen. Hernandez getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hamilton also throwing. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off-balance feed, there's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Tyler Austin, the next Cub to hit. Runner at third, 2 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one down the line. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 48.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And that one fouled off. outside,
That's a
and
ball.
that is
Take
ball
your base.
4. Now the Braves have the tying run in scoring position.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Tying run at the plate. That's in there. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2. Mauricio Dubon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
And next for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a high fly ball to left. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Eli White next up for the Braves.
D-Rod.
Albies off of first with 2 away. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Braves down to their final strike. Runner on the go. Safe at second with a stolen base. Two outs. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Now a move being made at second base. And here's the pinch runner, Jorge Mateo. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. Two on, 2 outs. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.